Another quick spot in the car park. 1986, 7, 6, 1988 Volvo 240 GLT. Very nice. Estate. And continue our theme of what's in the car park that's unusual. VRO 106 with the most unusual seats. What is it? What is it? Right, I'm now looking into the cab and I can see a gear lever, pedals, Sprint Hill Climb Championship, GB sticker. Someone took this approach, they got overdrive and a tow bar. It obviously came in originally without lights and now it has lights. It says standard on the steering wheel. And a handle there to hold onto string door force. Something slides onto there. It says, oh, it's a standard 10 is what it is. It's a standard 10 right there. And the tax disc says 1955. There we go, we got the full story in the end. Standard 10, 1955. I can get that in shot. Can't see the screen, the battery's going flat. All of the things. Oh, look. Here's a top spot over here. Saab convertible. It's not black. Now, of course, has a personalised number plate. R23 was. Because that is the 2008 style onwards. It's a diesel. 6-speed gearbox. And it does indeed have the 2008 grille. So yeah, another great spot in the car park. Car park section of this video is going to be great. Anything else good? Not a big car park to be. There's a Mini. J Roosters Mini, so mid-90s. The classic Mini. Small or far away. And over there, a Volvo. 940, 960, must be 740. Anyway, we're heading over here to where the working field is. Here's where we're heading. We got distracted by cars. I was getting depressed. Yeah. Oh. We came here for a monster truck ride at £10 ago. We've been disappointed several times over. First of all, it cost £10. Secondly, it doesn't seem to be running. Nobody's using it, oddly enough. That's a nice design. Very modern, that one. That's from this year. That's an electric Volkswagen camper van. The scimitar. Reliant scimitar. years that are registered. Yeah, I told you it was around 75 anywhere near it, and it is. But does it have the sat nav installed? It does not. There's the air conditioning open, the seats outside. It's a GTE with overdrive. Wow. Okay. Now, of course, the best car here is a Service there. What they haven't done is car park. But as soon as you go to film something, always they do that. It's a thing. Well, all the cars look fairly old, and you come across that, which are Elvis. Three registration letters. That was 1940s, 50s. It's got the built-in sat nav on the seat. Look, very good. And all we know is it's an Elvis. Just sitting here in the car park with all the modern stuff. So, lights up the tyres. So this will not be in the programme. Look at the detail on the air intakes there. Focus lights. Oh, this time. Let's bring in another button. 21st to the 12th, 14th. That's text. That was an old car. Okay, what's a jumbo? Back to the big steam. With living accommodation on the back. The year 50s. We'll look at it later. That's taken a lot of hours to restore at Bedford. Must have been here all year. See, yeah, fenced that bit off. Right. Into the water. Through the garden, 180 in it. That is a full now. That's the new showroom condition, probably. It doesn't look like it's ever. It has had something on the back. You need to scratch that, haven't you? He's taking a photo of that. He is. He's taking a photo of it. Amazing. A less restored Morris. I know that vehicle. I know that caravan. That caravan. Still fit. Oh, there's more stuff over there. Stuff, Bedford stuff. Oh, let me go. Cars. I'm wandering into cars already. I think they've all got something in common. The steering wheel's on the wrong side. All of them. Those 3, 4. Steering wheel on the wrong side. Nice Volvo. Bedford 470. 180. Do I believe that? Detroit diesel it says. Oh, it's got a steering wheel on the wrong side. It's got a tip-up cab. It's very un-Bedford-like. And a turbo on it. It's also very un-Bedford-like. Wipers go the wrong way as well. We better go back to the cars then.
The dog has big fur coat on it.
What are they? Morris, 1100,
Not
Bandon,
being funny, but
1300.
yesterday I was watching her more than having a look at anything.
Was that one towed a caravan? I didn't have a look. Oh, yes. Not making it easy. Oh, yes. That has towed a caravan. 1969. Still right, it is. As is that one, I think. Same age. So maybe 70 that one. Oh, hang on, details. 69. I took in the car. Don't think I've ever seen one of those running. You know about registration, you know that WOO is something to do with where it's from. That's octitude. I wonder if that's the actual registration on it. It's personalised. It also looks like it's 260 on the grill, not a 240. Looking at the back would tell you. All about it. Uh-huh. That one might have air conditioning. Okay, no idea what that is. That's an 83. Does that look like it? It's R3. I don't think it is. I think it's a 1300S or something like that. It's not, it's a 1.1. It's got the wrong wheels on it for a 1.1. Has it got? It has 2 wing mirrors and 2 two lines. 4x4. 2.8i. Sold by Ridge Vardy. Down by Ridge Vardy. Miles to go over here. It's already. I suppose it's pretty good with these. '70s and 1970s colour. That a Granada Scorpion. Sunroof. How does she get to work in? Oh, it's a VGT. It's a gear. 2.9 gear. Automatic. Escort. 2 stags. Good all stuff inside. 100 million, that's it. So it's 5 for an hour. Must be very low mileage. It's got the option of the different coloured wings on it. Always nice when it has that option of the resprayed wing. The other one the same. interesting looking car. Look at Saab. Look at another Porsches next to it. I want to try and get that steam engine over there before they start the music. Where's the roundabout it's driving? Roundabout, is it? These are Austin 6. Really the engine end of these two. 1, 2, 9, 11. I've seen the 912 before. Here in 1974. One with the options, all the other stuff in it. Steering wheel sticks out at the angle, so you can't see the engine. 599, very nice. You can even see the car. Look at those two. It wouldn't be a show without those here, would it? Model T Ford. Neat. Nice wine to be very restored. Very cleaned. 1968, same age as me. Two-door saloon. Family is 1971, £425. 68 on G plate. Volvo something or other, 240. 245 is what that is. J-Ridge. May not be J-Ridge. Comes a friendly man sitting right behind it. What's that? What is that? That is a cheat. There's a Hillman Links. Okay. 1956 Hillman Links. Yeah. Probably not very quick. I was wrong about the 245. It's a 240 SE. This is the city just here. Wonder what's in the front then if the engine's in the boot. So MG magnet, that'll be going around the ring. You've got an MG magnet, you take it around the ring. Javelin, very unusual colour. Yeah. 249. 249 Javelin. Made in Bradford. Well to get this from. 1,000, yeah. In it. It is a Morris light van. Oh, there's all the information. There's what it looks like. There's the lobby. There's few places. Interesting. Console from 1961. Nick. Vauxhall Cresta. A lot of effort on that. around spending for oil. Including all the orange peel. Look at that orange peel. Wow. I could have painted that. I was saying that's a Ford Popular pickup. Cadillac from 1968. 1968. 82 or 83 Mini. Class T7. Seen that before. Lost in something. Lost in something. Is the answer?
Well, when we went on to those
Details.
with them bars,
1980. No, an 80-inch Land Rover from 1949. That's an 80. Alarm going off over there. An 88 station wagon, 1957. Seats. Ooh, breakdown truck. So it is. The manual version. Train. Save all, 1956, save all the effort. It's got a winch on the front as well. It's a winch, which is a be a name for that. You're at the rope round it twice and it's a shipping thing. Right. So that's all the cars. We've got some modern looking lorries. Video of classic vehicles while this is here. That's from the 90s. That's towed something here. Playground. I think he's taking a photograph of that. He is. Good job.
Yeah.
Photograph of the front of it. 2 lanes. Well, as you know, the interesting bit is the driving bit, 3 pedal. Good, correct number. Phone. Pipes, big pump. Is that driven off the... I think both of these are driven off the engine of the vehicle. That's why that goes through. So there should be a power takeoff somewhere then to switch that on. Is that it? Under the seat. L. Wooden ladder because they're very fireproof, as we know. Wood never burns. Do not climb on the climb on the vehicle. Limited control.
list. Yeah, she's number 13.
Smells old. Lincolnshire Fire Raid, Scottish Oils. Holland County Fire Brigade. Do not climb on the vehicle. Power takeoff. I would expect that to be the power takeoff up to the gearbox.
And this one.
That's got a lot more dials and things. petrol tank in the cab. Why not? Why not? Absolutely, why not? Why wouldn't you? That's a fairground organ. Oh no! Take a chance. Chase this one all the way to Bedfordshire. That one from Gainsborough, both from Gainsborough. Anyways.
Wait, actually, we can probably take a ticket.
That's an AC Matador. Vintage power plant on tour in Bedford. You can't see through the window. You can't get at the engine. You can get at that engine. What engine's that? Garner generator. Yeah. That's a nice moving coupling on the back. Scam. It's the highwayman. Highwayman, that one. We're really fighting against the copyright here. Jack Richards has done a job on that one, though. Very nicely restored, living foundation on the back. All F88. And the Leyland. We'll be driving that. Okay. Military stuff. Military tent, not pulled out properly. Just like that one. Military four-wheel drive thing. Six-wheel drive thing. Tank, what's a tank? Gun thing. Another four-wheel drive thing. Steering. It's got a wheel. Ah, that's a very strange thing. How do you get into that? That does not look comfortable whatsoever. There's two people sitting there. That's for a gearbox. Why not? Does it do anything? Yep. Towing and winching. You got a photo of that. All military things. Oh, that's an interesting old looking whatever that is. All military things. What is that? It's a get your glasses on thing. It's a USC Universal. Tractor. It's tractor. Mow line. Oh, it's mow line. That's the thing about these. They have the mow lines. Mow line moguls. Anyway, that's a military one. Left-hand drive. Zoom out alongside. RAF Land Rover. Land Rover fire range. Crash rescue. So okay, alright. Crash rescue. Don't mince your words. There we go. Water tanks. Into this arrangement of things. Oh, hoses. Yeah.
other showroom engines that are there for the steam engines. Yeah. You have your own stand along this like Carrington and tractors a bit, don't you? The only problem is, at the moment,
So, on the ladder. Power takeoff. Yeah, power takeoff there. I think. Electric stuff. An Alice Chalmers tractor. In military colours. American military colours. White star on it. And USA on it. Yeah, alright. Early camper van conversion. Nice. An ambulance. Flag on the front. Flag underneath. Many buttons and pedals and dials. Yes. Ambulance for camping in. Brilliant. D-Reg 60s, 96. Still going from the 1960s. And that one. Is that a 110? So that was like an 80, possibly a 90. That's interesting. Very tall Bedford. You can see out the window there, there's a steamer alongside. Sister military. Left hand drive could be a Willis, could be a Ford. Save that one, could be a Willis, could be a Ford. That is what the Americans call side by side, 2009. Don't know what we call it. An old one. That's another flipping copyright thing over there. Model tent. It's nice, full size. You want to walk down that? Right, so that's your military. one running on one side, not the other. Running some light bulbs. And locks. Okay. I think they fenced off what they need for these station engines. Running a generator. Tractors, there's a Marshall over there. Definitely not being funny. Good photo of that one. This to threshing drum. Straw bolters in there. Probably not catching all of this. Oh, it's a Foster, not a Lister. Foster of Lincoln. Amazing. Being driven by what looks like a farm tractor. Not running at the moment. Oh, that's a big. Where do you store one of them? You must have a barn to store it in. Is it a farm hall? It's green. Oh, it might be John Deere then if it's green. I need something about tractor. That's a very Fergie. You know that. International Harvester 634. Ah, information here. It is a John Deere. Green was the answer. 1939, 1934. Oh, hang on, didn't photo of it. Very important to get a photo of that. 1968 Fordson. A Zeta next to it. And wow, what is that thing? It's a plough of some sort. Both ploughs, they're all ploughs of some sort. Trying to get a photo of that thumbnail. Okie dokie. Say, you thought they still over, they started that one up. very quickly away from that lot. Never mind. Fantastic noise. I don't know what it is. Makes a fantastic noise. Just missed the moment when it started not up. Never mind. These are all Minneapolis no lines. That's Twin City. Minneapolis no line Twin City. Tractorvideo oil. That marked the TVO then. Seriously, the only one running hasn't got a label on. You can take it for a drive. Yeah, it looks like I'll take it for a drive. Yeah, there's no line 3. They're not in the north either. 310, 320, 281. Double wheel at the front. That is for leveling out the soil when you've ploughed it. What is? Ah! And the petrol tank. Welcome to the petrol tank. Missed the moment again. Classiccars diesel 1964. Straw things at the front, cutting blades, screw thing, got a name, and those pointy bits there put it into the machine. Lots of pulleys and gears and things happen. So always coming back. And then the straw comes out the back. And that button bit there. You can't get there. Take a photo, and that's for the wheat or the barley, whatever it's been cutting to come out of to go to your tractor or your Land Rover, which is parked nearby. And there's another one. That's a grain marshal. Oh, it's a marshal. Has it got information? It does have information. It is number 1575. I think he's going to take a photo of it. He is. Look at that. Why don't you take a photo of it? Yep. That was like petrol. It's got a battery on it. It's a runner. It's a restored runner. It's all new stuff on the front. Look. It's a Marshall Fed 1955. Yay. Neither of them have the luxury of a cab, but of course you wouldn't need a cab because you're not going to be doing it when it's raining, are you? Question is, where does the grain come out? See where the straw goes in. I'm using the wrong term. But where does it come out?
Daddy, I've never seen these type of wheels before.
Oh, it goes into sacks. You hang a sack there. It goes into sacks and slides down here. See? You think you've seen everything. Yeah, there's a Marshall combine harvester which has sacks on it. Interesting. You need a lot of sacks to go afield, don't you? It's believed to be only one of two ever built, restored by the something family in 2012. Later bits. Oh, the Knight family. So there's two. That's one of them. Field in the middle of Lincolnshire. Providing us a load of tractors. Look, a load of model tractors. Who would have thought? Oh, so that's Peterborough Farm Preservation Society. So on Facebook, interesting. We'll have photos on that. 1940s. Yeah, she looks dressed like Florentine Hornsby binder. This year's theme might be combine harvesting. That's the wrong season for harvesting. From the 1940s, the music. It's just really awful music. So, probably know something about that, but I don't. Well, I know Ray Fergie was the first tractor to have the 3-point linkage, and it's still used today. That's how successful that idea was. Harry Ferguson came with the idea of 3-point linkage, plus power takeoff. So, tractor soon, man. I lost it. That's that Oliver I'd seen. Yeah, not the class, big one. Yeah, no cab. Well, that's the 4th combine harvester. So I think combine harvester seems to be the thing. Tractors. Oh. Ah. 40 minutes on tractors already. And there are little tractors. Small ones, big ones. It's got a fertiliser spreader box on the back with power takeoff. That's a very small. But that's using the same idea as the other one, as the Marshall one, with the great sacks of grain on the side. Well, the empty sacks on the side. The bagging platform, there you go, that's what it's called. The grain collected in sacks, and then when the bags are full, dropped into the ground. You can read that yourself. Fortunately, after this, the sacks then had to be picked up again and left on the back of a truck. Yes. And it's a Massey Ferguson. So that was a disadvantage of that design. An idea to put it into sacks, and then you've got to pick the sacks up off the field. That smells of old tractor. Sort of oily smell, like a diesel smell. Diesel oily smell. Here's the information. Look, 1959. Ferguson 735. An Austin B series engine. 36 feet wide. Yeah. There's registration if you want to look it up. And that one looks very new. It's 2015. That's a very modern idea of how you do combining. I'll have to zoom out a lot for that one. I mean, just look at this. The front wheels on that are bigger than that. That, going on the colour of what the other one was, that could well be another Foster of Lincoln. We'll have a look. And look at the width of it. And it's got a cab because of air conditioning, yes. And a ladder. Look at the size of the boom. Chute. Fire extinguishers, 2 of. The points for DH720. Has he got information sheet? Where would he find it? And lights so you can do farming at night. Right, we need to go and have a look at this. Harvesting's the theme. Yeah, that's got the harvester on the Davy Brown harvester on the back. Baler. Massey Ferguson baler. I had a Massey Ferguson tractor because why not? And that looks like a modern roll-up baler. Given it's called a Roland 44, I would think that collects the straw and rolls it up into a sausage. And this is for sale. Well, it is a Foster. There you go, you want to buy it, ring him. You'll need a tow bar and a big garage. So this is a threshing drum.
You know that chicken in Willow Tree?
There we go. Fords intersection. That looks a bit like a Martian, but it could be an Oliver because the other one was. That could be an Oliver. I think that's an Oliver over there, that green one. An Oliver, because that's a Marshall. I think you can take a photo of it? No, he isn't. It's a very restored one, that is.
Daddy, no, I mean
Next to a not very
why does
restored
it have
one.
the curve around the wheel?
Let's see, NV take, not what. I think that's an early one because the wheels are made of in section. The wheels look early, whereas those wheels look pressed steel. They're cast, they're pressed steel. So field marshal, this is a field marshal, that's a marshal, series, whatever, something. If we could see the registration, we could look it up. Let's see what it has. DUO 19856. And this one, LDV 74. Interesting. You think that would have 3 numbers? And a steam engine. It's gone that way. Never mind. If people look at the front of tractors and they don't look at the back bit is the interesting bit. See, if you haven't got a 3-point linkage, so this has got a 3-point linkage, but not a lifting. Has it got a lifting then? Yes, it has. This must be a very late one then, because it's got a lifting 3-point linkage on it. I'm amazed. I've never seen a Marshall with a 3-point linkage. Take a photo of that. Take a photo of that. That's a two-tone. And over there we've got demonstration of tractoring. Super major from, it's a Doe 251. Alright, Gainsborough history. Interesting. That's what we haven't seen today. We haven't seen a Doe tractor. That's an unusual thing. That's the only one you see here. And a till. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. I believe it's French. It may be broken because they took the thing off the side. The engine cover off the side even. Actually you can see the engine. They're out. And that's a modern 4-wheel drive Mercedes something. Tractoring going on. Harrowing. I'll stand next to this fence because I know he's going to run into that. So he's done a bit of tractoring. Registration. Right over there, I've seen one of those over there before. That's a steam engine with a diesel engine on the top of it. Let me just zoom into that one. There. Well, if you start that, you can start doing fine with it. That would be pretty exciting. That's got the double wheel option there. That was turning around. So it looks like we're doing ploughing and harrowing. Fascia. With the Sandero. It's a Logan. Shame. Cross over the road over here. Have a look at this. is there? This is the demo area. Where is it there? If you want to do a demo, come here. That looks like in the format. Oh, it's an international. Oh, that's international. Well, the thing is like tool on the back to break up the big ones to fall. That's very shot. See the tree of it out. That one over there is doing plowing. He's doing breaking up the cloud soil, so it's finer. That's the sort of kit you need if you want to move your tractors around. No, your steam engine around. Your tractors. That one's coming back, he's doing plowing. They've not looked at the steam engine yet. He's run out of steam. That's a big steam there. That Crawford, it is his Crawford's crane. Road locomotive. Out for a drive, I'd say. Rusted. Runs nicely. Big engine. That's a big thorough big engine. Oh, see, big, small, all the way. I'd say Abraham Porter, roller. Marshall. Okay, there's nothing to look really easy there. That's not the biggest. I bet it is. Of course, it's not a Marshall. It's a Marshall colour, but it's a Ruston and Hornsby. Of Lincoln. Still local. Even imported, made in Rochester. The thing to notice about these, often the commentators pointed out, is not a single roller, it's a split roller, otherwise it couldn't turn corners. They're very expenditure, it's too compound, that one roll. If we catch this one right, it's just going to drive off. I think he's taking a photo of that one. He is. Yep. Our leads roller against the little curl at the front. And we're just going to catch this one sitting off. He's in position. What is it? It is a Foster. what's it got? Another one coming towards me. 2 people sitting on it. That's a Showman's. That's a Burrell. Burrell Showman's. With 2. Close for this one. 2 generators on it. How amazing. I mean, I'd have the patience to make this. Phoenix just going past. Look that one up. Might be a Burrell with a star on the side. Let's lose this one. That is, we found a Marshall. It's a Marshall Standard Roller is what it is. 1935. I think these people might be tired of people asking what it is all the time. They made a sign. It's got most of the canopy on it. Good in this weather. Rainy. Might be in the 21st century taking videos of things. And there's a miniature Burrell next to it. Wait a minute. Detail. Rolls. Yes it is. It's called Steve B. Oh, why wouldn't you? Oh, this one's got Steve up now. It's on the go. Bristol and Hornsby, agricultural. Because it's not got a filled-in flywheel. Oh, here comes another one. That's a Burrell. Cameron's going to take some photos of things. Rose building Brown and May. You do not see a lot of Brown and May, although we've seen a miniature Brown and May over there. Full size Brown and May, and that's a road loco. This has got a fielding flywheel. Oh. And that's 2 Showmans together. How amazing is that? Come back to them. Oh, that's got the 2. It's also got the 2 generators on it. Generator on the side. Road roller. Oh. It's all road roller. Very good. Interesting. It's a show now. Showman's and Scenic. I think the Scenic has the 2 generators and this has 1 generator, so it's a Showman. It's a compound engine. It's a Burrell with a star on the side. And the motion is covered up by the side panel that, again, to scare the horses. Same with this one. Which is a Fowler. I got any photo of that, mate. again now, not there. This one's whizzing along. Holy water. Who thought that you could get that? A coal-fired boiler, some hot water, loads of steam, and drive something that size, and then run the entire fairground off it. Isn't that just amazing? Oops. Going round again. I don't know what that one is. It's the Savage Brothers. Interesting. Another one. This is what you miss when you don't come to these things. You keep looking around. See a rock fire. There's a rock fire. Right, I'm going to look at these before they start the music. Fowler of Leeds. Very nice. Zooming out. Sir Douglas, that one's called. Again, that's a road loco. It's got a filled-in flywheel. It could have been a roller, converted roller. I'm not sure. It may say in the guidebook. This one's interesting because it's driving something. For some reason that's got a number 5 on it. I think that connects to that. But notice that style, you've got a roll, but he also does tar spreading. He doesn't just roll it. There you selecting that is. I've never seen that before. And solid flywheel. I've never seen a chain driven off a solid flywheel. You see a belt driven whatever off the flywheel, but never a chain. Listen to Stevens. Which is an agricultural. Seen this before. I have a feeling this one might be a Marshall, but it's in the wrong colour for a Marshall. It's called Monica. And the registration right for it being a Marshall. I need clues. It is. It is a Marshall. God, you really got to look for that one. That looks like a Fowler. It's got owls on it. This Fowler. Is that an agricultural or a road loco? It's a road loco. Look at the side of it. That's also a road loco, and it's a Clayton and Shuttleworth. Stamping West Lincoln. 1920, there's the information, you don't need to know anything. Very, very, very nice. And Walkworth, wherever that is. Can you get that? Founder of Leeds, you get all the information. And Jonah, 127 years, 1899. Advanced Wallace and Stevens advanced roller, which have the fast reverse. That's what they're fixed. It's got tanks on the side. $1927 information. And the last one of this lot is Lloyd George, which is the Showman's. Yes, the Showman's, not a scenic. It's a Garrett, Lloyd George R, 1918. Steam coming out there. Ah! Military 1015. Driving tractors. Must be 12 o'clock then.
Don't forget to visit our craft market
Oh. Seen that one? Right now is they always have some interesting stuff here. Is this the one that's cut away? Could be. That's why this one's separate. Cars. Yeah, we looked at that one to start with, didn't we? She decided it's a Burrell. It's a Burrell of Thetford. Thetford, a Ford Model T, Marshall, a Vickers made in England, Vickers Aussie, whatever that is, a Opperman moto cart, Marshall diesel tractor, modern stuff, Robert H. Crawford. They brought a tank last time, so no tank today. Yeah, we're just revisiting that in case we need to edit it down. Lawnmower. I bet all this is for sale. Carrington. Zoomed out. Let's try that again, this time zoomed out.
Now we've got Jack Popplewell with his Ferguson TEF 20 with our half-track conversion. He can tell us a little bit about it.
Hello there. So this tractor was bought in 1956. We purchased it in the early 1990s. Came new from Boston Tractors. I mean, late granddad, when he bought it, thought he only had 500 hours it's ever done. My father painted it around 1992, which he does regret looking back now. And I've also bought this tractor to Carrington today because in 2 days' time it would have been my late granddad's 90th birthday. So I bought his favourite tractor to his favourite show to celebrate his birthday.
Well done, Jack. And what was we talking about earlier about succession? So that's a lovely story. Thank you. Next we've got a Fordson Dexter. Here's Martin Schemmel from Newark. The 3-cylinder Perkins engine. One of Dexters were synonymous here in the Fens. So yeah, thank you for bringing it, Martin. Fitted with a Lamborn canvas cab. Now we're back to the European feature. We've got a lovely little McCormick Farmall Model C and a typical French import, I would imagine, looking at it. Built in 1957, the Cub, owned by Andrew and Helen Webster. And what a lovely original condition that's in. So thank you for bringing it. Then we've got Neville Webstale with his Hanomag crawler in very good original condition again. And I know Neville likes to use all his crawlers at working events on this eastern side of the country. And yeah, what a rare little crawler that is. So thank you for bringing it. And then we're moving into a little bit of a newer era. We're on to another Renault tractor built in France, owned by Guy Ingles from Carrington. And this tractor was supplied by BSW agricultural engineers from nearby Briskany. Robin Bray was heavily involved with BSW. They were Renault agents at one time, and nice to see this tractor nicely preserved and a very local tractor indeed. And Guy's also in our ransom feature with a subsoiler on the back. Thanks, Guy. Another tractor in our European feature, John Deere 2140, with the pigtail cultivator on the back, 4-wheel drive, synchro, again in good original condition, and on a B-reg, so that's about 1985 looking at it. Here's a typical example of a tractor when it's used to go shopping in town. Trying to keep the lady and the wife happy and going to get your needs from the shop. I'm going to let the owner tell you a bit about it because I know nothing.
I don't know that much, mate. It's a 1950s Mabora LD15. It's a French import, and that's about all that I can tell you because we haven't owned it that long, so we're still learning ourselves.
Takes a while to get the hang of these things, but looks like you're doing pretty well. Thank you. And we're all familiar with Porsche motor cars. This is the first Porsche, well no, the second Porsche around the ring. This is a local tractor owned by the Brian Bowles family from nearby in Wrangle. Porsche were involved with a company called Algier, so it's the Algier Porsche. Very nicely restored little tractor, and thank you for bringing it. And following on is the little bit larger version of that. it's nice to see them come round the ring together actually. This is owned by Mr. Paul Schaefer from nearby here to the rally, and I'll let him say a few words about his tractor.
Yeah, it was built in 1955 in Germany. It's twin cylinder, air cooled, 22 brake horsepower, and it spent its working life in southern France.
Thank you very much, and I know it's completed 2 of our Easter road runs on the Carrington rally, so it's a very reliable tractor. Thank you. Now we've got a few Zetas coming into the ring. Nice to see them coming in together. Do look at the National Vintage Tractor and Engine Club East Anglia Group stand, because they've got a lovely display of Zeta and models of memorabilia and everything Zeta on there. This is the model 3011 diesel, and I'll just let the owner say a few words. He's real Zeta fanatic.
Thank you. This is a Zeta 3011 1967, one of the earlier Zetas, or Zeta as it's often pronounced, brought into the UK. In the 60s, 70s and 80s they were imported through King's Lynn, so not far from here. Also available as a 4-wheel drive tractor as well, which made them quite popular on the muddy fenlands in places.
Thank you, and I just noticed the front mud guards on that. Very nice to see an original fitment like that. Thank you. A little bit later model here, an 8111 with the safety cab, driven by Mr. Barnby from Norfolk. A nice original tractor. Most of the Zeta tractors, I think, had a compressor on them and an air tank, so if you've got a flat tyre, you could soon blow your tyre. It's on the C-Reg, so that's 1986, 85, 86, somewhere there. Yeah, nice original tractor. Thank you. And then a nicely restored Zeta 6718 2-wheel drive with the safety cab with the sunroof. Look, the fiberglass sunroof opens and lets a bit of fresh air in. So a nicely restored tractor on an end plate, so about 1975, I would imagine. Here's Mr. Dodds from Stickney with a little Renault 551S, another locally worked from new tractor, this time not supplied by BFW but supplied by Fenton and Townsend Limited, who are at Sleaford and Thirlby near Bourne. Yeah, nice original working tractor. Still on the European theme, here's Robert Ward from Belchford near Horncastle with his International 533, and this is a nice original one owner tractor in its working condition, been looked after meticulously well all its life and then handed on to Robert to be the next custodian. And Robert does many road runs and events with this. Restored this Martin Markham 2-wheel 3-ton tipping cart behind, and he's not only in the European theme with his European built tractor, but he's got his corn sacks and running barrow in the back of the trailer. Thank you, Robert.
Because we can't see.
Doing the Ransom theme we've got going on this year. As many of you know, Ransoms were synonymous for ploughing and cultivation equipment, but they also manufactured combine harvesters, from the early trail combine harvesters through the model 902s and then on to the Cavaliers and Super Cavaliers. And this is nice to see this come in the ring today, because it's the only Ransom combine we've got here at the show. I was hoping we'd get a Ransom beet harvester too, but that hasn't happened. But I'll just let the owner say a few words about his Cavalier.
Rightio, this is 1972 Ransom Super Cavalier. Obviously got a Cabcraft cab on it, which was a bit more of a rarity of the day. We've owned it, I've owned it since 2020 after buying it back, but before that we had it. This is one of the two that we used to have. This one used to be on father's land. We used to use it to cut about 100 acres a year.
Thank you very much for bringing it. It's quite a feat to bring a combine to an event, and we do appreciate the effort the owners have gone to this year to feature in our grain harvesting feature all the various equipment that's come along. It's amazing. Following on behind that, we've got the Morley family with the Ford 4000, a locally sold tractor, SBE registered, BE being Lincolnshire, sold by the old dealers in Horncastle, JT Frisney and Son Limited, who we featured at the rally here last year. And he's pulling behind a typical corn cart, as we used to call them years ago. Very few people refer to them as a cart nowadays. You see these huge trailers going down the roads now, but I'm sure the word cart came along from the horse-drawn era when the horse would pull the cart round. And for harvest, you've got steel extensions on top of the wooden sidewalks. You turn a 3-ton cart into a 5-ton cart. And here we've got Roy Anderson on his Dexter. Roy's in our ransom theme this year with his RSLD 2-4 plough on YL, and I know Roy likes to plough whenever he can, wherever he can, in Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, Nottinghamshire, so keep up the ploughing, Roy. TJL that Dexter, a locally supplied Dexter. Here's Mr. Wood, the chairman of the NVTech National Vintage Tractor Engine Club Links Group. Do visit their stand on the far side of the show, and it has a lovely display, and he's got his 2-4 lift plough, a Ransom TS59 possibly, on YL, and thank you for bringing it. Here we have another long-standing supporter of our rally and all our features that we do, James Hardstaff from Linby in Notts, again with his Fordson Dexter and Ransom 2-4 plough, a semi-digger this one. Nice to see it here, James, thank you. And we've got Mr. Crisp here from over the border in Norfolk, who always has trouble getting his passport stamped at Sutton Bridge, but here this year in the grain harvesting theme with his Ferguson sack lifter. I'm disappointed to see that it's not 18 stone like most. I remember my father telling me he used to be lifting up the granary steps. I suppose Richard's getting a little bit weaker these days. 4-cylinder diesel TEF 20. Now we're coming into a little bit bigger, more modern era. We've got the Ford TW35, again in our European theme, because the TW35s and 25s, well, all the TW range was built in Belgium. So yeah, this tractor I've known all its life. I drove it a little bit when it was new, and it's nice to see it now in preservation. It started life up in the Lincolnshire Wolds on a big farm, a friend of mine, and it's now worked its way down into the Fens. It's owned by the Bowles family at Wrangle, and it's now gone from work to preservation, but it's still in its original working condition. I think the wheels have been painted and it's had the wheel weights put back on it, but other than that it's all very original. It's on the B reg, so it's 1985. And here's a little bit smaller TW25 Super 2, owned by the Robinson family from West Barkworth, and again another European manufactured tractor. TW25, it's on an F registration. See the little difference in the tractor cab top. Now coming in, we've got a locally built tractor, the Marshall Model 1220, built in Gainsborough, and I didn't recognise the young driver yesterday, but I now know it's Bob Shaw's tractor. Bob's been supporting us here at the rally for many, many years. Nice to see the younger generation on it and enjoying it. So thank you for bringing it round the ring. Winch on the back, typical thrashing tractor, and nicely presented. Been in Lincolnshire for many, many years, this tractor, and nice to see it here. Here we've got another Field Marshall Series 1. I'll let the owner tell us a little bit about it.
It's 1947 Field Marshall Series 2.
Series 2, okay, thank you very much indeed. Yep. Now we've got the Alice Charm of the early United, owned by the Gilbert family from Leicestershire. Very, very early Alice this, as Alice were the first tractor manufacturing company to put tractors on rubber tyres and actually race tractors. So I think they held the land speed record for quite many years until JCB came along and eventually overtook that. And then that's followed immediately by the Alice Chalmers Model U, which is the progression of the old United. And again, this tractor's owned by the Gilbert family. Been to Carrington many, many times over the years and won a few awards, I think. But now we've got a Fordson Major E27N with a Perkins 4-cylinder diesel. And Ransom cultivator on the back, so it fits into the Ransom feed. Now we've got the Vale of Beaver team. Vale of Beaver is another club who are a very dedicated group of enthusiasts who have a lovely headquarters at Ben Craig's yard at Harby, and this is their Massey Harris 22 tractor built in Canada, and pulling their Sunshine binder. Now Sunshine is a place in Australia, and Massey Harris had connections with Sunshine in Australia, and hence where the naming of this binder came from. And they were involved with a company called the Butterley Company in Nottinghamshire, England. And so Butterley imported the Sunshine binder into the UK. And you've got Andrew on the driving the tractor today, and Alec on the binder. So thank you for bringing that all the way and setting it up to work. We're back to the European feature again. We've got another Porsche, Algia Porsche, very nicely restored with the right-hand mid-mounted mower. Yeah, very nice restoration that. You see the seat on the left-hand mudguard. Very typical European tractor. And a high drawbar on the back for towing a four-wheel trailer with a level drawbar. Now we're back to the harvesting theme. We've got Richard Chatterton from near Spalding with his small BM Volvo combine on a C-Reg, so 63 somewhere there. Richard likes to use this. It's been seen at the Casterton Working Weekend, and part of the Lincolnshire Fenland Preservation Society Club stand display this weekend, who also won a prize yesterday. So do go look round on their club stand and see the grain coming from the chute, and yeah, fantastic display. Tony Dickinson near Coventry, and I don't know whether Tony's here today, but if he is, hello Tony, and thank you John for bringing the tractor back again. It's been here many, many years. Now we've got the Acton family.
So that is a Brown and May. Very nice. Again, I forgot to film this one. To the bar. We'll come back to that. Brown and May devices. Single generator, very nice. Fit in the thing. Obviously put here because it's needed to power the rides at the show and the fair. Yay. Oh, there's registration. No number on it there. Anyway. That will be extraordinarily expensive. Yeah. That is RN L2715. So there you see. I don't think it was the bar bus, I think it's just a bar bus. Yes, look at the state of it, it's definitely. It's an F-Reg, it's 1968. But we can't get the registration off that one. in cash, but no price list, you see. Yes. There you go. Vintage mobile bar. Now there's something you don't see every day. What would be a green goddess in red with a pizza oven inside and a boiler. A wood-fired pizza oven. That's mental. As indeed are the prices. Horns and everything, look. If you're in a hurry to spend money. Great. See if the other size is interesting, I bet it isn't. Oh, it's got the rails, hoses still there. And we've installed a generator in there. And back we have fridge, obviously. That's impressive. Highly impressive, that is. I think someone's got to drive that. I want to be behind that. Okay. Then I joke about it being a model tent. I suspect it's going to be a full-size tent. Small things inside it.
Right, because these marquees are narrower. This is yeah, so it's narrower. Because the difference is not made of aluminium.
That is a real one. LED street lights.
They're all fine and the same, but they're not taking hardly the rate. Because it's all the money's spread out. Yeah, you've got so many. We know this weekend here. All right, I'm not complaining what I've done. Yeah.
That's 12 weeks when it's a long one. I was sat at home and I wanted to do something.
David Brown with a bucket on the front and bucket on the back. Double bucketing. Natasha 384. What we've come to look at is these two Marshalls. The field with a Perkins diesel in it, deregistered. Fordson Major. I'm looking at the wrong end of the tractors, aren't I? doing that again. We're going to look around the back of these ones. 445, 442. This one's called Martha. There's an unusual registration on it. EV8196. It's also got the headlight kit on it so you can drive it at night. And the wing mirrors. Literally wing mirrors. Lighting kit at the back. And I've got a lighting kit at the back. You've got indicators as well. No, they're just lights. Exciting. So many tractors. So many tractors. Odds and ones. That's got a box on the back. There's more for that. You nearly missed this one because it's orange. Orange film marshal 447. And another one there, not orange. With a winch. We've got to look around the back. That one with the pressed steel wheels, so pressed steel wheels, the theme just here. Very nicely restored. Let's go over there because there's another one over. Oh, it's got a gold, well there you go, it's got a gold rosette. We found there's a hole there. 443's got a gold rosette. And I think this is the one we saw go around the ring and he said there's stuff in the back. There is. We couldn't see it, but it's there. If you're standing next to it, you can see it. It's charmless. Box on the side. There we go, that's what you want to see. 1945. Restored 1999, repainted 2020. Yeah, got cast wheels, so that's why you know it's an early one. Ferguson Cup. Ferguson. Low line Minneapolis over there. So Ferguson becomes Massey Ferguson. It becomes Gold Tractor first, and Massey Ferguson, and then we have the Ferguson Massey Harris, even Massey Ferguson. Let's read it. Combine harvesters, because that's the theme this year. I said it's harvesting, the commentator said something else. Ah, this has details. Litre petrol TVO. Let me look at one of these somewhere else. We did. 7.7 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh, that's another crop lifting thing, nicely restored. Oh, it looks like it's in use. 780 special. A big ring. Moving thing. Yeah. There's no me knowing about tractors. Okay, they've got a big display. heritage things. Grain harvesting. That was it. Grain harvesting, that's what he said. Yeah, that's it. Derby registration. Wesley Harris. I think we just saw this one going around the ring. We did. The Sunshine Australia Butterley Cove thing. Yeah, we saw this one go around the ring. County tractors. Big and shiny. They're white cab. Very practical having a white cab, reflects the heat. Four-wheel drive, so you'd miss that. Being a farmer. Yeah, not only are they big tractors, they've got big wheels on all four corners. There's the Volvo, I knew I missed a bit. It's a collection of calculators, collection of choppers. To model. I don't think they're vintage, I think they're models. Although it's working. I think they're looking electric. Grain harvesting going on there. That's a shiny yellow car. Not that we've missed that one as well. Oh, tractor. It's an MG.
Over there on the back of
MGTD. A Morris Commercial something.
yeah, the bales are sold. Yeah, it's a smart thing.
No air conditioning. Like it runs on petrol. It's like it needs a lot of polishing. You can't park it outside. And this one has got the right idea. Look around the back of a tractor. Quite right. Now that is a college engine. Okay, that's worthy of looking at. Smells well tall. Single cylinder petrol, just got a spark plug. Exhaust. Radiator cooling system, very nice. Direction of rotation. Shows how much horsepower force it's doing. That's got a winch on it. Seem to have got distracted again. Lincolnshire Fenland Preservation Group. So.
No, we've said that.
It's a nice book. Yeah, it is. I was sure it's something. He's been through it. He's a fanatic. We're going to do it.
We don't know where he is. Let's just have a look.
I'll end up looking a fenced off bit again. Okay, because I saw a shiny tractor. Shiny car. Got to film Volvo. There's Volvo. That's clever. Straw standing up at the front there. Demonstrate how it works. And a fox in the way. Picnic out the back of your Land Rover. Now we've got back to these just as the music's not playing, that's good. So we can have a proper look at these now. There's a tank. I think I've seen it. This is what we wanted to get a better look at. That's possibly a Ruston Hornsby engine, diesel engine, on top of a Ruston Hornsby iron engine. I'm not having immediately said that. It has actually got a label on it, so you can look it up. So they kept the steam boiler and they just put an engine on the top of it to drive the original mechanism. Amazing. Oh, the label says please keep off. Oh, thank you for that. That's great. So the registration is NK1755. So we can look that one up. So we've got the traditional steering wheel. We've got in there the boiler still there. And they just put an engine on the top to drive. This isn't in working condition, is it? Drive with the universal joint there. Oh, yeah. And all you need is some brackets and bolt it to your boiler. With your winch underneath, so everything still works. But it's now powered by a diesel engine. With radiator on the front. That's a list of stationary engine to start the big engine. Gets even more mad, doesn't it? Huh. Yeah. I've seen two of these at a Northampton show. So we don't know what engine it is because it doesn't say, it just says keep off. I wonder if we'll see this fully restored and working next year. As usual, got to take an image of it. Factoring. Have another look at this trunk. Now we have a battery again. Ah! It's a Valentine duplex drive tank. So this is another one of the Crawford family's tanks. So not very far. That's a 6-inch scale Ruston and Proctor, and I don't know what that is next to it. Old Henry. Everyone's a bit hot. There we got Piaggio, Ferrari, Bernard tractor. Lamborghini. A wheel horse, seen those. Jacobson Chief. Joshua Harvester, another wheel horse. Wolseley. That looks brand new. It isn't though. Mayfield. So, cutting something. Oh look, stuff inside. Oh, it's hot in here. All these different seed bags, look. What are those? That took ages to put that up. Simply ages. Boston. Let's look at the places. Boston, Bourne, Wainfleet, Ulsby, Spilsby, Louth, Harrington, Grantham, Lincoln, Grantham, Winton, Grantham, Spilsby, Winton, Harrington, Grimsby, Boston. Can't read them. Even the little bags, look, little seed bags, flower bags. Ah, information. Grain handling. That's the theme this year. Yes, try and remember that. Been here all day. So that's great. That's for sowing. That's a seed sowing thing. And stuff. Yeah, very nice. Very nice to get out to the hot tent. Something and put stuff outside. Isn't that very good?
So we've got 5 seconds to up.
So that does some a motor hoe. It's a motor hoe. Okay. I'm sorry you're not getting the sense of smelling. It smells of petrol. Thank you for that. That's thumbnail. So when we looked at that very large. So we've got those modern lorries with a F7 intercooler G-Rex. 2 lane firings, we looked at them earlier. A Renault Magnum, DAF XF with a, what's on the back of that? Bedford on the back, and Bedford next to it. Interesting headwear. We missed that altogether, didn't we? The Bedford on the back of this thing. Is it an Indian import?